Hey guys, what's going on? This is Marvin again. This is MWR Mover. We're going to hear with Billy. She's going to ask me a few questions about the moving business, how the moving business got started, a few little things here and there. So let's make it happen. Let's see if we can make this fun. You ready, Billy?
Yes. So today we're unpacking what it really takes to run a moving company,
Right.
keep a crew motivated, build a brand from scratch, and still come home to love and laughter.
Right.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're going to go all the way back to the beginning.
All right.
First things first. What made you want to start a moving company?
Well, I wanted the freedom. I wanted to be able to spend some time with family. I wanted to, just don't. I was just tired of working paycheck to paycheck and stuff like that. And I was working hard on somebody else's business, and I was seeing all that great results coming, and see how customers so amazed with the service. I'm like, man, but I'm still struggling. And, I'm like, one customer was like, hey, why don't you start your own thing? And I'm like, makes sense. And then, that's how, the rest was history, basically, what they say. So that's how we got started. Yep.
Did you have a clear vision or were you just winging it at first?
Didn't really have a clear vision, just have a belief system, and just know that my main focus was to get enough job to be able to pay my bills. That was the main focus, and I wasn't thinking about the whole thing. So that's why I'm saying, guys, sometimes, this is not my quote, but it makes sense. I think there was a great philosopher say, you don't have to see the whole staircase. Oh, yeah, that's MLK. He said, you don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step, And I used to listen to a lot of motivational things, while I wanted to find out what I'm going to do and taking this leap. I know I needed the right thing in my ears daily to be able to stay on point. And I know my association, whoever I associate with, through my life, I just can't be around those people no more. I got to go into a different world, different mindset. And my mindset was just Les Brown, Earl Nightingale, and all those people and stuff like that to freaking stay into that mindset. But I don't know if that's answered the question, but I'm just pumped, man. I'm pumped. I'm on rain, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, I think you're about 2 questions ahead of me, but we'll get to that in just a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your first move like? Was it smooth or a disaster?
Man, my first move was so damn smooth. I feel like I lost a lot of money, man, because I was so fast working for another company, man. Because I know delivery world for like 19 years. I've been doing it 5 days a week, 6 days a week, sometime. So when I finally got on my own and I got called to do a job. That job that should take 8 hours to a regular mover. Man, I got that sucker done in probably about freaking hour and a half, 2 hours. Because I was just speeding, because I'm coming from the world of delivery. You have 5, 6, 7 stops. On every stop's the time frame. So I'm still programmed into that time frame mindset, and not knowing that I'm working against myself. I think I was charging $99 an hour, bro, and I move a whole damn house in like an hour and a half. I think I made like freaking $150, man. I was like, damn.
Sounds like you're an Olympian in this field. So if moving was an Olympic sport, what would you dominate? Would you be like the tight corner turned, speed rapper, or boss level box stacking?
I would say all the above, because I'm telling you, I know I always tell people, I don't know a lot of things, but I tell you, when it comes down to this work here, moving and delivery, man, I have Muhammad Ali mindset, bro, belief system. I got Malcolm X belief system. I got freaking Warren Buffett belief system. I believe in myself 1,000,000,000%. There's not one thing inside that made me say, nah, I don't know if I could. I know this world, you know what I'm saying, of moving and delivering. I at least feel that confidently with all my heart, my whole being.
So tell me about some misconceptions.
Yeah.
What's a common misconception people have about movers?
Uh, Never really thought about it. What the common misconception people have about movers?
I know one.
Like one.
If you're from Miami, you can't be trusted.
Oh,
Whatever.
yeah. For some people, no shade to Miami, man, because I used to live down there and stuff. But but a lot of people don't really trust the Miami movers and stuff, and stuff like that. But yeah, I never really thought about it. I never really got there. So, but you're right. I think I heard of that before.
Okay, so how do you deal with the physical and mental pressure of moving all day?
Oh man, the moving all day. This is listen, moving all day. I don't. If as long as the price is right, I really know I could move for 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my word. Like the other day, I had a job and stuff like that where I moved. This guy called me. He said he's trying to move his gym, right? I'm like, he's like, bro, you're gonna be here in 4 hours or so. It's gonna be real quick, man. Don't worry about it. So I'm thinking, either this dude got like a home gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking either this dude got a home gym or what. But what gym you gonna move in 4 hours? But I still got, so I told the dude I charge per hour. Oh my God, I went there. This dude got a whole gym. Do you understand what I'm saying? A real big ass gym. And at first I'm like, this dude trying to rob me or something. Not really rob me, but I don't like when people do that. Just tell you, oh, this is gonna take a little 2 or 3 hours. And really, you get there, and it's a whole, and they working. A lot of people, customers don't realize when they do that, they're working against themselves and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because if I knew what it was, I could have bring the right amount of guys and get it done even nice and smoother. But they want to tell you, oh, it's just a few little things, man. It ain't nothing in the gym. It's just some mats. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, it's nothing too much. Oh man, this dude is a whole gym. So my guys got tired in like 6 hours, man, because we're in the hot ass sun. We're moving all metal and all that stuff, and something else just snapped into me, man. The whole Marvin snapping. I put my headphone in. This dude had, I don't know if y'all know them gym mats. The gym mats, those rubber thing. Dude had 100 of those. And each one of those mats is 100-pound a piece. And I have to move 100 of those. Plus the metal. This dude don't have the freaking, he don't have the workout equipment, but he have those metal pulley thing and the rope and all that shit, and it would just, I see my guys got tired, man. I know I just cannot show any kind of weakness around my guys. Plus, I feel some kind of weird, I've been doing this stuff so long is that I just snap into a world where I'm like, yo, let's go. And I just start running the stuff, man, running it, just getting it done. And it's, dude was happy. We got a 5-star on it, Yeah. So I don't know if that's answering your question, but you could communicate with me too. It's not like there's a question. You could be like, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I understand. Stuff like that. Stuff like that.
I don't know when to speak because I don't want to cut you off because you're just talking. I don't want to be like, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
You can crop this part out. I don't know when my cue was to talk. So
Yeah.
I'm letting you talk. How do you build a team that actually shows up and works hard?
Lead by example, I just feel good to know that I'm just not a moving owner that never done this before or did, minimal amount of the physical work. I was one of the guys that actually out there all day, every day for years. So my thing is to be able to have good guys. I lead by example. When I go, each one of my guys that work for me right now, I work with them one-on-one before. And when I work, they see I work. You know what I mean? So if the owner working like that, I don't want. There's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? There's no excuse, and that's how I end up always having good guys because I lead by example. You know. Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
What's one move that you'll never forget?
Uh, there's a couple of those moves, man. Yeah. The good move that I'll never forget my first move. Because that first move kind of gave me a little bit belief system, like a lot belief system. My first move, I bought my truck. And then I start putting out the signs. And then I get the first call. And then I advertised. I think I was advertising on Craigslist, and I got that first call. I never forget that move. I never forget another move. This lady named Miss Martinez, man, that was the first real big move. Took me like 326 with a box truck, and we ran that sucker down. Like we kick ass, man. This lady lived in a mansion in Cape Coral. And I took that sucker on and we run it. That lady gave us like freaking, I don't know, 300 a piece or something like that. I'll never forget that. Because the price that I gave her, that sucker was so cheap and stuff compared to the rest of other movers. And the way we work and we did the job, I think her conscience just said, nah, man, just give the guy the money, pay him. Because I think I charged the lady $850 $1,850 to move her whole house. Because $1,850 in where I'm coming from, that's what I was working at the company I work at for 2 weeks. So I'm thinking that's a lot of money. And I ran that job, and I did the job and stuff, and she ended up giving me like $2,600 and stuff plus tip. Never forget that, And then I never forget, another job that we moved for one of my ex-boss neighbors. That was a long night, But all them jobs, hard jobs, man, happy for them,
What's the craziest thing you've ever moved?
A Sub-Zero refrigerator, I would say. Yeah. A real huge Sub-Zero refrigerator. As far as I remember right now. Because I never usually used to move no refrigerator and stuff. At least no Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero refrigerator like freaking safe. Up the stairs. No, I'm lying. I didn't do that upstairs. I moved a Sub-Zero fridge. Oh, no, that wasn't it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we moved a Sub-Zero refrigerator. It was on the 19th floor. However, we had a crane that took it up there. So we had to bring the refrigerator through the window, the sliding balcony window, over the balcony. The crane lifted up, and we had to get it through there, and it was just crazy. It was a very expensive piece. There was zero error. That was a zero error day, But we did it, and the customer was super happy. And then we had other Sub-Zero refrigerator that other companies call us that, and their guys can't get the stuff out of the unit. You know what I mean? And they call us, and we just give them a price, and then they're like, all right, and we get it, So it's usually Sub-Zero refrigerator. Usually everything else is a regular, and a grand piano maybe, or pool table, a real big pool table, but it's just those things, And they kind of made me crazy to me because where I'm coming from, I'm used to just delivering furniture to the craziest places, upstairs, downstairs, aroundstairs, taking the old shit out, just real hard freaking, hard job, that I turned it easy. But where I worked at when I was delivering furniture, I didn't never have pool table and refrigerators and those stuff.
Tell me about your most satisfying job.
Yeah. The most satisfying job. Still trying to remember. Yeah, I mean, Sanibel, I get some jobs in Sanibel that those was, I had to do some jobs in Sanibel that is like third floor and fifth floor elevator, and nobody wanted to do it, and we'd do it and get it done properly and clean and clear. And that was the hardest, but it's very satisfying because we did the impossible, you know, because nobody wanted to do it, and if we did it, I would say that's like we did the impossible and stuff, and got it done right, and just to see the look on the customer face, and you guys are awesome, it's definitely means a lot, and it definitely do something to you. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Well, all right, guys. So, we're testing out the podcast. We're doing everything that we could do in this podcasting here to make stuff run nice and smooth, man, and again, I'm just grateful to be going through, I was doing some streaming earlier, and I got a bad internet service, so it didn't come out too right. And now I'm just doing a different form of recording and stuff like that, and so I'm going to post these stuff right here, because I want people to see the struggle, man, because I think everybody online nowadays always want to see the perfection, and there's something, nobody show you the struggle part where, you're trying to, you're trying to load something on YouTube and it don't come out right, or, you're trying to stream and you got bad service, it's nothing. So I want to just, for y'all to see the raw, and also, some podcasts, they start off with, all right, guys, this is such and such and such and such, and I'm starting off the way I'm starting off, and it's going to get better and better as we go. So, I'll see y'all at the top. Let's go. Cut.
Then ask me a question off the record.